Okay, it's time for our last call. Chinese President Xi is spending the day with President Biden, but this evening he will dine with a group of his old friends from Iowa. Yes, you heard that right. President Xi's relationship with Iowa goes back nearly 40 years. In fact, in 1985, President Xi was a 31-year-old county-level official, and he visited Iowa as part of a food processing delegation. Xi took part in a pig roast, in farm tours, and a Mississippi River boat ride. And tonight, Xi invited many of those same everyday people to dinner in California. So for more, I want to bring back our panel, Mike, Heidi, Sarah, and also joining us is Kevin Baskins, a reporter from the Des Moines Register and responsible for us knowing all this amazing information. So Kevin, tell us about those Xi trips and also why this China relationship with, our Midwest is so important.
Well, obviously, the United States and China are two of the superpowers, not only in armament, but also in agriculture. And there's a great deal of commonality that comes with that link. China has a lot of people to feed, and the United States is a big supplier of food for them.
This somewhat folksy dinner, if you will, with everyday people, it really comes in stark contrast, of course, to the very cold relationship that we are used to seeing between Washington and Beijing. So what's your take?
Well, I think these relationships were founded a long time ago. One of the things I think that made a big difference is, as you mentioned, President Xi came as, kind of a low-level official, but yet he was treated almost like a president when he was here in 1985. And I think that was an impression that obviously has stayed with him all these years and through many different changes.
Yeah, and I'll take that to you, Heidi Heitkamp. You always hear that term, Iowa nice, right? It really showed.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, the answer is soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. We grow a lot of them in the Midwest, and China buys a lot of them. And so it doesn't surprise me, but smart politics on Xi's part, because, see, I'm not a bad guy. These wonderful, nice people from Iowa want to have dinner with me. So it's a good look for Xi.
Yeah, and Sarah, what's your response to that? And what do you think about Xi's apparent affinity for Iowa?
Yeah, this is pure politics. This is the same guy who's keeping 10,000 Uyghur minorities in concentration camps. So don't be fooled by the photo op.
Don't be fooled. And Mike, look, this guest list tonight includes also Gary Dvorak and his sister Paula. Their parents, they say, actually let Xi sleep in Gary's Star Trek-themed bedroom in their home back in the 80s. And I mean, really, to Sarah's point, like, the optics are everything here, and that's a pretty good one for Americans to see.
It is. It puts a new twist on guess who's coming to dinner. But we are agriculture is one of the biggest exports into China, and so I think it's a really cool way to normalize relations with that, to keep that going.
Yeah, look to our farmers in the Midwest. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for your time. That is our last call. Mike, Heidi, Sarah, and Kevin, thank you so much for being here with us. And thank you for streaming with us. I'm Kana Whitworth. Follow ABC News Live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and more. And coming up here at 7 p.m. Eastern, be sure to catch ABC News Live Prime with Lindsay Davis for the day's biggest stories and the impact they have on you. Now, the news never stops. Neither do we. Keep it right here on ABC News Live.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.